Every morning, Daniel stood at the edge of the same bridge. He'd watch people cross it so easily, without a second thought. For them, it was just a bridge. For Daniel, it was a wall, a giant wall made of fear. Years ago, he had failed publicly. He lost a job he loved, disappointed people he cared about, and had to listen to words that got stuck in his head. Words like, "You're not strong enough," and "You'll just fail again." Fear isn't a loud monster that shouts at you. It's a quiet whisper. And for Daniel, those whispers followed him absolutely everywhere. Living inside this fear meant avoiding risks. He chose the safe path always. He picked quiet dreams and small, manageable goals. On the outside, his life looked calm, maybe even peaceful. But inside, it felt so heavy. Every single night, he'd lie awake and ask himself, what could my life be if I wasn't so afraid? Fear had stolen more than just opportunities from him. It had stolen his confidence, his belief in himself. Then, one rainy evening, everything changed. He got a phone call. It was an old friend inviting him to speak at a small community event. "Just share your journey, Daniel," his friend said. That's all. Immediately, Daniel's heart started pounding. His hands began to shake. Fear wasn't whispering anymore. It was screaming in his mind, "Say no, don't do it." For hours, he just sat there in complete silence, paralyzed. But then, he remembered something his father told him a long time ago. His dad said, "Fear doesn't disappear when you wait for it to go away. It disappears when you walk right through it." On the day of the event, Daniel stood behind the stage curtain. His knees were trembling. His breath was short. He was so close to turning back, to running away again. But then, he did something different. He took one step forward, and then another. When he finally started speaking, his voice was weak and shaky, but it was real. He talked about his failure, about his fear, about the constant doubt that lived inside him. And as he spoke, something unexpected and amazing started to happen. People in the audience were listening, really listening. Some of them nodded in understanding. Some smiled with encouragement. He even saw a few people wiping tears from their eyes. They connected with his story. By the time he finished his talk, Daniel realized something incredibly powerful. The fear hadn't vanished. It was still there. But for the first time in years, it no longer controlled him. He was in charge. That night, on his way home, he walked across the bridge he had avoided for so long. Not because the fear was gone, but because he finally knew he was stronger than it. The lesson Daniel learned is one we all need to hear. Fear is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that something meaningful, something important to you, is waiting on the other side. Fear gets bigger and stronger when you avoid it. but it shrinks and loses its power when you face it head on. Courage isn't about being fearless. Courage is taking action even when you're terrified. So, if there is a fear holding you back today, maybe it is a difficult conversation you need to have, a dream you're scared to chase, or a big decision you've been putting off. Remember Daniel's story. You didn't conquer fear by waiting for the perfect moment or for the fear to magically disappear. You conquer it by moving forward, one small, shaky step at a time. Because on the other side of that fear, that's where the life you've been waiting to live truly begins. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.